Hi, I'm Donald Hess. I'm the founder and the chairman of the Hess Family Estates, and I would like to welcome you to the Hess family. Our core business for the last 30 years has been farming sustainable vineyards. And today, Hess family owns wineries, crafting terroir wines on 4 continents. You will meet our winemakers, as well as some of our 500 dedicated employees. I hope you really enjoy this journey through the Hess family. Cheers. The Hess Collection Winery in Napa is very close to my heart. Why? It was my very first venture into the wine business, and in 1979 we bought those steep vineyards on Mount Wieder, 2,000 feet above the Napa Valley. On these poor mountain soils we grow mainly a Cabernet Sauvignon with a little bit of Malbec, and we also grow Chardonnay grapes and make a very special mountain Chardonnay. At our turn of the century winery, I have my 2 great passions under one roof: fine wine and contemporary art. In 2009, we released our first Pinot Noir from the Russian River Valley in Sonoma County under the Sequana label. The name Sequana comes from the goddess of the River Seine, and the Seine really starts in Burgundy, of course the home of Pinot Noir. One of our recent brands is Artisan. Artisan focuses on California's heirloom varietals, primarily Zinfandel and Petit Syrah and other uncommon grape varieties. Our winemaker skillfully creates these wines to emphasize pure varietal character. MacPhail Wines is our smallest winery, specializing in handcrafted Pinot Noirs from carefully selected vineyards from Sonoma and Mendocino counties. James MacPhail founded this small winery and remains its winemaker.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Carlou is located in the beautiful Pearl Valley near Cape Town in South Africa, a world-renowned viticultural area. With over 350 years of winemaking tradition. In my view, Glen Carlou makes excellent wines. I personally think that Glen Carlou's Chardonnay is one of the very best and captures the spirit and the flavors of South Africa. Just as the acclaimed wines reflect the distinctive terroir of the region, so the winery's Contemporary Art Museum includes a special focus on South African and African art. For my wife Ursula and myself, Colomé is a true adventurous dream. It is full of superlatives, being the oldest existing winery in Argentina, having some of the very oldest vines in the world dating from 1854, and having the highest vineyards in the world, going from 2,300 meters to 3,111 meters or 10,206 feet, which produce a very special wine. Why? The higher in altitude a grape is growing, the thicker the skin gets to protect itself from the UV radiation, and therefore it has more color, more tannins, and more aromas. In 2009, we opened the first museum in the world dedicated to the American artist James Turrell at Colomé. Turrell works uniquely with the medium of light. Our Amalaya winery in the Cafajate Valley has a mild climate and poor sandy soils. In fact, before we found underground water, the land was a dry desert. This former desert results in vines which are gently stressed and provides the Amalaya with a fine and elegant character. What Amalaya specializes in is on blends of Donald Hess and blends of Malbec. The Peter Lehman Winery is a very special winery for only one reason. Its founder, Peter Lehman, is an extraordinary pioneer, an extraordinary winemaker, and truly a king of the Barossa Valley. Peter Lehman's story is that they have a fantastic relationship with their 150 growers. Some of those growers are in 5th and 6th generation, and through that we have access to some of the oldest and best vines in the Barossa Valley. The Peter Lehman Winery sells its wines worldwide. Peter's son Doug continues the family tradition as deputy chairman of the board. Peter Lehman is much acclaimed for their famous Barossa Valley, red Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon, and white Semillon and Riesling wines, and of course, for their icon wine Stonewell. You have now seen and heard a little bit about our 8 wineries on 4 continents. But the true character of our wines you will hopefully discover in the glass. Cheers!